G'day everyone, and welcome back to Infinity Horde. Today we take on our second Horde Night, where the required number of kills will jump up quite a bit. Before we get to that though, after finishing off the tier 3 quests for Jen yesterday, we've got a little tier 1 to hand in when she opens, then we might have a crack at a tier 4 quest to just see if we can sneak that in before the Horde Night. In the meantime, I'm going to spend some time adding some additional defences to the Horde base. So the first thing we want to do is give ourselves the ability to throw out some Molotovs during the Horde Night. Keep going with my dodgy ladder for now, but what my plan is, since I can probably throw through here, but I'm not sure whether we're going to end up with cops, so I want to do two things. I want to knock these out and replace them with hatches. That'll give us both the ability to dodge behind them if we do get any cop spit, and also to open them up for throwing Molotovs through the gaps with just a little bit more, with a little bit less risk of setting ourselves on fire. That way. Yep, that's what we want. And there. So that's the main thing we want to do. The other change is we're going to use these wood spikes that I've made. Now, we can put them up here, to be honest, because with the Infinity Horde mod, you just have to get the zombies to die. It doesn't necessarily matter how you kill them. So the other thing we can do is, when the zombies fall, they're all going to end up around here, and then the shortest path for them to take to get over here and start coming back over the ramp is to effectively run over and then run straight down this line of blocks right next to the poles and then up there. And they won't come over the other side because that's 2 blocks further away, and they won't tend to come down here because that's just a little bit random for them. The way the pathing works, they'll want to come over to the closest possible point first. So what we can do is put in a row of spikes. We're not going to get any XP for these kills, which is a bit of a bummer, but it will mean that it just helps us out at the beginning of the Horde Night. It won't last the Horde Night for sure, and I'm not going to really spend all the iron that we'd need to make the steel ones, the iron ones. At this point, we need that for other things. So we'll just put in the wood spikes. That'll give us a little bit of help, and we'll go from there. One thing you do have to be careful of is if you put in too many and you build it up too high, you can get within the 11 block rage mode limit, and then that will mean that they will start bidding on these. But at 15 blocks high on this base, there's plenty of space for them to land on these, so we might just make an extra bunch and pop them in. While we're waiting for them to build, what we might actually do is look at those skill points that we've got. With 4 left over, one of the first things that I want to do is get that extra point in Daring Adventurer that we ran out of points to buy last time. That'll give us better trader items, obviously, and more dukes when we turn in quests. The other thing, if we're going to be considering a tier 4 quest, I'm going to get hit in the face a lot more, so I'm probably just going to spend these in light armor. Just gives us that reduction in movement penalty, extra durability, so that the more we get hit, the less likely we are to need to repair our armor during the Horde Night. During the quests. Horde Night, we shouldn't hopefully be taking a lot of damage. Alrighty. 1 spare. Just scrap that one. Okay. Jen should be just about open. What we might do in the meantime is see if anything's finished cooking. We had some meat stew. Got 1 extra of those. And 1 extra red tea, so we'll take those with us. And head over to Jen, hand in this quest and see what she's got for us.
I knew you had it in you. Good work.
Okay, so it's only a level 1 quest. But for the options offered, I think I'll just take the Molotovs. Now, here we go. What do we want to do for tier 4? We've got 3 infested options and 1 clear zombie. So we're killing a lot of zombies regardless of what we want to do. We obviously won't take the night quest because it is Horde Night tonight.
If you do this for me, I will.
Fiery Farms,
Yeah, if you could just... I need someone who's
Junkville
willing...
Saloon,
You take a job. We always need someone to handle
and
the tough
Scarecrow
jobs.
Fields. So I think just because I like the closer one, I'm going to take the Fiery Fields. Hopefully that also has a few crops for us to grab. Always helps with the keeping up to date with the food.
This is dangerous work, but I believe you can handle it.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Now, from memory, there is a bunch of zombies in the cornfields. See if we can see them. There's one. Grab the loot as we go. What else is over here? I'm also sure that that car over there will explode in a minute. Oh, missed it completely. Where's your head? There it is. Anybody else in the cornfields? There it is. Maybe jump. Oh, we've got cops. Got ferals. We've got lots of zombies. Everybody's awake. Take the spit. Okay. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Too close to dodge. The soldier. Thankfully my pistol was loaded for once. Oh, infection. Okay, let's get this under control, shall we? Ooh, nope, we're not done. How did you get on the outside? Aren't you supposed to be in here? You're showing as part of the quest, so not really sure how you got through the fence to then come back in. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, that's certainly an energetic way to start the quest. Since we've got an infection and an abrasion, we will just use up that bandage. Don't have any honey on me, but that's okay. We should be able to get back in time for that. I'm not going to worry about being too stealthy now, since everybody's awake from that main section. And it should be from there. Oh, I think I just heard someone else. Yep. There's still going to be more zombies in here, but... Yes, someone else is awake. Crawler. Okay. Let's do the sheds. Where inevitably there'll be something unfun like a dog. Let's see if we can get some stealth in. No one in here. There's the kennel. There he is. Thankfully behind the door. Looks like one in this one as well. I assume with the loud gunshots waking everybody up that there's no one in here. Nope. Alright, we'll deal with loot afterwards. Let's clear around the back into the chicken coops before we tackle the main building. I think that's a boar in there, but I don't think we can shoot it from here. It's awake. Assume everybody's already come out, since we haven't exactly been stealthy. Oh, hello, chickie. Sorry, I need your feathers and your meat. So that's the bulk of it done. Let's just do then a quick loot around here. Vehicle mag, definitely take that, thank you. Cooking and tacticals. Ooh, hunting knife. Another cooking mag. Couple of medical journals, doesn't go astray. And a wiring book. Another knife. So now it's just a case of heading up into the base. Finding the inevitable birds that will attack us, I'm sure, at some point. Bit thirsty. Let's take care of that first. And a little bit hungry, might as well have a stew. That can also regen our health if we start to lose some health in here. Let's bandage up, because that hurt. That's painkiller, right? Get rid of that concussion. Birds stuck in the roof, thankfully. And we're done. That wasn't the cleanest final room in the world, but it got the job done, kind of. Our infection's getting worse. We need to get back and get that honey before that hits 5%, or we'll be using up the antibiotics, but either way, we'll be okay. Let's grab that. Grab the weapons bag. Pipe pistol. Awesome. Just what I've always wanted. Take the knife guy. Read the medical journal. What have we got here? Reflex sight, which I will enjoy. Let's put some paper in there so that we don't accidentally loot it all. What can we get rid of that we don't need? I'm going to sell that. We might actually need to just go and put a few things, scrap that into our mini bike so that we can carry it all, because we also want to come back and rent that. So I'll do that and then we'll come back. Okay, here we are. Let's grab the last couple of things. That tempered blade mod will be good for something, I'm sure. And let's wrench away, grabbing that forged iron and forged steel. What's Poppin' Pills got for us? Hey, how convenient. That's an awesome find. Also got some painkillers back from having to use one up. And a can of peas, we'll take that. What's the main chest got for us today? We've got a Forge Ahead mag, we've got a triple pocket mod, and a few other bits and pieces to sell or use. That'll be great. Also got the Shamway box. Nothing special in there. Alright, that's not bad. Done by lunchtime. Let's head back and see Jen. We'll hand in this first tier 4 infestation quest.
Amazing! I hope you like your reward.
Well, that's certainly a jump up in loot. I don't know whether that's the tier 4 or the extra point that we put in Adventurer, but Obviously, I don't really need the antibiotics. We've still got another honey and a full antibiotics. We don't really need dynamite. That's really tempting, except for the fact that I'm not spec'd into shotguns. So what I would think I will do is take that steel shovel. You always need a shovel. Don't know whether we'll get a treasure quest or a buried supplies quest at some point. So let's take that. Question is now, do we roll the dice and take another one and hope that we can finish that just as quickly? I think we should. We've got a full 10 hours, although there's also a supply chest to go get. Sorry, let's drop out of gear back at our house, go do the supply drop, and then see if we've got time for the infested quest.
Oh, this is a dangerous one. Try not to...
Okay, the supply drop looks like it's back over in kind of the usual corner. We can get rid of that chest marker. But let's go see if we can grab that, and then we'll try and do the infestation quest on the way back. Okay, I can see that supply drop marker, and it looks like it's halfway up the hill or it's still falling. I'm not sure which. It's going to be up the hill. That's not the greatest thing for us in terms of getting out there, getting it, and getting back as fast as possible. But for now, we'll keep going. Try and do some cross country on the mini bike. Here we go. A forge ahead mag, some wood blocks, and a crafting skill. Magazine bundle. Oh, and a zombie. You are awfully quiet, my friend. Let's have a drink while we're here. And open up the skill mag. We got handguns, electrical traps, and knife guy. Why can't it be forge ahead and vehicle books? Anyway, that's just being greedy. Right, let's see if we can get over to the infested quest as quickly as possible. Make sure we've got enough time to do that. Hand it back into Jen. And get ready for Horde Night. Okay. Here we go. Let's clean up some of the outside to begin with. Probably could have done a double loot on that, but that's okay. We'll take that to sell. We'll worry about potentially wrenching these afterwards. Now, as for the POI, I don't believe I've ever done this one. So this could be an experience doing this on Infested the first time. Because there's certainly a few zombies around. According to the markers, I'm guessing they're all in the roof. Let's wake them up then. Hello? Here they are. Damn it. Oh, good start. Terrible start. Okay, well, that's about as bad as you can go to start off a quest. Hitting the wrong buttons, panicking, missing, infected. Ah, well. Lots of books, though. Let's have a look at those. Another vehicle. Another forge. Keep them coming. And another one. There you go. Thanks for listening. I really shouldn't stop to loot because we're probably going to run out of time. I'm hoping it's about the same length as that last one though, which was completed fairly quickly. Okay, we've got a safe. A locked door. Let's have a crack at the safe so that we don't have to come back later. Ooh, first go. And nothing much. Now I've also noticed that I haven't treated that abrasion. And we are also quite hurt still, so I'm just going to take a painkiller. Take a water to counteract it. Scrap that. Read that. Okay. That should be good to go for a little bit. At least until I hit the next lot of zombies. Let's also check that that's reloaded. It is. Gonna be someone in there, isn't there? That's better. Barber rolling, that's fine, but not that important. Oop, we're awake. Okay, quick loots. Lots of food. Lots of water, that always comes in handy. Thirsty again, thanks to all the painkillers that we've been taking. Out the back. We've got some dogs probably. Just to make life fun. Got a snake. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Search the truck. Give me something good. Come on. Nah. Okay, let's go find the two zombies over here. Wherever they're hanging out. Dogs. Dogs. There's always going to be some dogs out here, wasn't there? Nice of you to join me. Okay. Be great if there was some antibiotics or honey in there, but not to be. Can't get that lucky twice. Take the gas for the bike, since we're running a little bit low on the mini bike. Hey, bunny. Okay, there's a ladder up the top. Wonder if there's any zombies up there. Better to go up there and find them. No, just some ammo. Let's drink that. And drink that as well. Rikeys. Well, there's definitely some zombies up here. Are they going to be able to find their way up? That'd be handy. We'll keep them coming one at a time, since I can't see them. They seem to be stuck though. How many are there? 4? We can do 4. Even better, they're trapped in the room. Okay. I thought we'd have to do that saloon as well, but apparently not. There's the loot. There's 4 over here. How many of them are going to be dogs? We can always run back to the stairs if we need to. Oh, didn't wake him. That was a feral. That's another feral. Giddy up. Where are the other 2? In there. They're going to wake up the second I... Yep, they are. Ooh. We're not done though. Okay, what else do we need to do? Hey. Hey, stone shovel. Thank you. There's the thunder. It's getting late. Where are the rest of the zombies? Let's see if the saloon is part of it. That should wake them up. Good. Still not done. Someone in here maybe? Here they all come. Any ferals? Spot them. Here we go. Still not done. Surely this is it. Missed it. There we go. Got the yellow dot. Woken up the upper level. Oh, finally. Let's see if we can dump some stuff back in the bike. We've only got a couple of hours to hoard, so we do need to get our skates on. There we go. So it's going to have to take those antibiotics since that infection is going to get past 5% shortly. More vehicle books. Baton parts aren't going to be that handy, but sure. Another forge. If you could open up nice and quickly, that'd be great. Let's just take that. I'm not going to wrench that. We just need to get moving. Get rid of you. Actually scrap that and take that. Okay, let's go. Just head straight back, dump our gear at the base, grab all the guns and ammo that we need, and hopefully that should be just in time for the horde. Okay, we do actually have time to hand that in. Let's just quickly do that. Just to add a little bit more pressure. Do we have any space? No, we don't. Can we put anything in the bike? A couple of things, that'll do. Alright, let's go. Go, go, go.
The name's Jenny. Here's your pay for a job well done.
Lever rifle. We've already got a shovel, thank you. Burning shaft mod is going to be useful, but it's a little bit terrible. I'm going to take the... I'm not really going to use the rifle. I'm going to take the steel. And we will worry about jobs after Horde Night. You can see the buff showing how many kills we're going to have to do is already up. Redo. Got a recog, that could come in handy. Let's grab our learning elixir, the magnum. Going to take some ammo even though I don't really want to use it. Take the Molotovs because I do want to use it. And we just missed the 5% to use the honey. Let's use up one of those bandages. Okay, what else do we need? I think that's about all. We've got repair kits, we've got food and water. Let's just eat a meat stew so that we're nice and full. Grab some extra water. And let's head on over. Okay, so just waiting on Horde Night now. Got here in time. Let's get a few things set up. Shouldn't need our bandages too much. Famous last words, I know. Don't think we've got any mods that we can just jam in there for now. Let's grab the Molotovs. We've got our learning elixir and our recog. We'll use them in a little while. Got no building materials, but hopefully we're not going to take a lot of damage on the base itself. Let's see how we go. Shut the hatch. Got a zombie dog. There we go, first death. As you can see, the zombies are starting to die from the spikes. Can probably help them out a little bit with the crossbow. And that is also dropping our horde kill counter, as expected. Oh, I missed it. So this isn't going to do a lot for our XP, but it is going to just help thin out the zombie horde at the beginning, give us a little bit of time, get us a few kills. Then once they're in place, here we go, now it's on. Start to kill the zombies. Those that fall down should start to hit the spikes on the run back as well. So we should actually get a little bit of a break now, because they'll start to run back down through that path. You can see they've taken out a whole bunch of them already. A few of them coming in from the other side. Oh, hello. There we go. Now, just use the knife for a little bit until we get a nice big group like this. And then use some Molotovs. That'll just help with those that do fall down. Whenever Mo or someone like this. There you go. Looks like we've done about 50 so far. 126 to go. That's dropping as we speak. So we'll give it a little bit longer. What we might also do then is... Oh, learning elixir. That's what we need. Grab that in. Get that little bit of extra XP. One thing to note is I haven't seen any cops so far, so I think we're just a little bit too low still. Checking our game stage, we're at 44. Oi, stop hitting my base. I think that got his attention. So we're just a little bit too low due to the low day number, really, for getting any cops. That will obviously change up the requirements on the base. Stop hitting my base. You can see that's the rage mode kicking in once the zombies get within range. Whilst they can't do it to the support pillars downstairs, there we go, level 29, they can do it to that last little run. But because we can see them, we can shoot them and interrupt that rage mode. Right, bit of a break, let's grab the recog. Let's go guns for a little while. See, obviously the time stop is still working as it did for the first Horde Night, flipping us back and forth across the 11 o'clock barrier. As we get to the other side, 11 o'clock, it pushes us back about 5 minutes, so that this one big wave never finishes until we've killed enough zombies. Okay, 25 to go, certainly ripping through them a lot faster with the guns. Downside is we're using up ammo. There's our level 30. One of the things that we're going to have to plan for in this is, as the Horde Nights get bigger and bigger, what's the most effective and efficient way to kill the zombies? Preparing for things that will take a long time compared to a normal Horde Night. This one has tried to balance it around what you'd expect for a normal sort of day 10 Horde. It's not designed to be particularly large or small, just an average. So that obviously if you weren't doing this in the forest biome and you were doing it in the desert or the snow or even the wasteland, you don't want it to be over the top large, because that's just going to unbalance things a lot for the early game. One more kill required. There we go. That buff will drop off in a second. Stop hitting my base. There we go, Horde Night's officially over. Now it's clean up. Nope, still got one. That's okay. Nope. Bleed damage got him. Alright, let's check the loot. And I've managed to sprain my leg on the jump down. That's quite clever. Ooh, wood splitter mod. Take that. Usual sort of loot there. And usual sort of loot there. We'll scrap that. Okay. Nothing particularly exciting from the loot bags. So starting with where the zombies climb up, you can see they take a little bit of a hit just when they get confused about the way up onto the base. Otherwise the ramp is completely sturdy. Even though it's only wood, they're not doing any damage along here. They've hit this one just on the end. That's one that we could potentially upgrade to cobble. There's a little bit of hits just along here as the rage mode kicks in. Nothing much to worry about though. And obviously these front blocks where they can hit them, they've taken a little bit of damage. A little bit on the hatches. And that's it. Beautiful. Don't know who hit that one. How'd you get that far out? We'll just head back down and double check the supports of the base. Make sure that no one's been hitting on those too much. I'm expecting they're all going to be completely fine. Apart from maybe that one zombie when we came down to grab the loot. May have hit something, but I don't think so. Ah, here it was. Just where we were. So there you go. 175 zombies killed for Horde Night 2. That's obviously going to increase when we head towards Horde Night 3. And I think moving on to the next Horde Night, we're going to need to think about relocating out to the desert. We've got another trader to find, and it's time to start ramping things up. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode where we took on our second Horde in the Infinity Horde Challenge. Please leave a like if you did, and consider subscribing if you'd like to keep up to date with the whole series. Thanks to my awesome Patreons for their support, thanks to you for watching this video, and as always, happy building.